Ćao, čeki, Dambldor je u pitanju. Gospodin Dambldor. New karakter. Tamo na miru, dok nema ništa, da tata napravi lik. Pravog lika. Sad će Dambldor te zguza sa štapićem prođara. Da vidimo sada što ovdje imamo. Nekog brutalnog dedicu da napravimo. Šta ti misliš? Čekaj. Ovaj batica mi se dža... Ne, mora neka kosica. Ovo je žena, brat. Ovo je žena. A ovo je brat neki. Evo, ovo je brat. Čekaj vidimo, brate. Aha, faca. Moramo nekog dedicu na kopuniji. Ovo je neki Kinez. Šta je ovo, brate? Mora da liči na Dambldora malo. Skin color. A, brate. Slikere nećemo da nosimo. Ili ćemo da nosimo kao Dambldor. Kao Dambldor. Čaravi Dambldor. Nećemo nositi. Mi vidimo. To mi daj zuricu, brate. Neka kao moja. Otprilike nešto. Znači, kao Jaša Rahmedovski. Više mi liči na nekog geja, jebote. Evo, ova možda, ali taj mi je nekako pederska, brate. Ovo je kao, ne znam ja. Dobro, ajmo, idemo dalje. Nađi ćemo, može. Bunny. Može boja kose ili tako nešto, ono da se menja. Hair color, evo ga. Znači, sedi deda. Morat će da bude sedi deda. Dobro. O, da, borio se sa Irvasima uvijek. Šta mu je ujebote. 12 godina robstva. Ne, idemo vam. Ovako. Opasna pričica. Eyebrow color. Bela mora. Sed je deda. Što nemam bradu, brate. Brada da se napravi. Eye color. Koga boli kurac. I šta je ovo? Voice. Da imamo.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. That was quite... I am indeed a few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Napisat ćemo deda. Mraz. Iako sada nemamo kapicu i to, i dalje smo u toj ulazi. Wizard ili Witch? Pošto smo stariji gospodin, bit ćemo Wizard. Stati od... Idemo da vidimo. Da vidimo igricu. se ja čujem, brate.
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your findings.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Neću da kvarim ugođaj u demoima, pošto znam da
Why don't we
kenjam
speak
puno.
en route to Hogwarts?
Tako da...
We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Zašto su svi nosili naočare? Ne sigurno zato što su pametni. Dambldore, Dambldore. Može se ubrza i te gluposti. Ajmo da vidimo.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
Deda mraz.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a fifth year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far up the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Znaš tog, brate, iz Batmana, brate, tog pingvina? Isti, brate, došao u...
Merlin's beard? How did you...
Wait! We do... Hang on!
Ne da nije ni trepno. Dobro je, znači ovo je na početku neki šatro, bit će tutorial. Znam gde, ne znam, jeste isti kad nabaci kaput.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Malo sam bolestan.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Nismo isti, lepi, on mu jebo kevu realno. Čuo sam da je dobra ova igra. Brate, dobro deluje, a brat, da, teo bi da pozdravim braću Rusa, što mi je opet nabavio igricu.
I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
A malo da promenimo igricu, jebi ga, eto.
Sir, where are we?
Kamion i pili.
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Dobro, sad dok se to malo naš
I'm feeling
razradnja ova
better, sir,
pričica
if
i mi
you'd
će to igrati.
like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
VASDM, kaže. Pošetat ćemo se malo ovom pećinom. Vidi kakav sam. Ovo je inače na medium, grafiks. To mi je recommended, nisam te da čačkam.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you think...
The port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Grafika do jaja, brate. Znači, ko ima dobru mašinu na Sony-u, brate, ovo bi kidalo. Znači, ovo bi džulalo. Vidi ovaj refleks. Refleksiju. PPS kontam da je jedno 50.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
On nije gledao film?
Yes. A powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Performa basic cast.
Excellent.
Šta kaže? User kamera, dobro, da... Aha, gdje se okrenem, tu rokam, brate. Kao kad imaš...
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Fazon Avangardian Leviosa. Gdje sad, brate? Što onda bacim neku magiju, a?
Ah, up there.
Aha, ajmo. To shift trčanje, a? Gospodaru.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Follow ovdje poliva maturi, a?
Steady yourself!
Ne boj se, deda, ništa.
Reparo!
Repero. Reperu. Vidi starog vešta. Starog vešta. Dobra mađi, a?
Almost there!
Veliki pozdrav za Blažu, veliki pozdrav za Luđaka. Ne znam da li je tu još neko, veliki pozdrav za
Why
Seki.
would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason.
Yeah.
Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Dobro, znači ovdje ima neke zakonitosti, a? Meni je šao s ranjenom u jednom miru, dobro sam u objektu. Dobro. Ćao čarobnjače, kume
It's
moj.
a mural of some kind.
Ćao, Seki.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer.
Nisam nabavio kume odelce. Nisam nabavio, nema nigde, znači ništa.
Professor, this
A bio bi
statue...
pravi
This
Dambldor.
may have been his home.
Idemo ovamo. Lako se zakuvava. Čarobnjak i dođe.
That enchanted crystallized
Znači tu
stone
da se
again.
zakuvava
But what
čarobnjače,
could it
moj
be
dragi.
blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Čujem neko blebetanje, alo, naručit ćemo s AliExpressa. Nema, brate.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that
Veliki pozdrav za
enchanted
Dakija, brata
stone
mog.
here?
Instalirao sam, nikako da ti se javim. Nikako da ti se javim, lepi moj.
I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Šta? Proći ćemo kroz to.
What in Merlin's name?
Kada ćeš da navratiš?
Godric's heart.
Aj posle streama, brate.
Where are we?
Banuću da
I don't believe it.
Šta treba da instaliram? Čuješ nešto? Tu su oni goblini, smradovi, bre. Ljubite, brat. Još jednom veliki pozdrav za Dakija. Šteta, nema muzike. A Dambldor bi ti otpevo nešto, ali... Tu su ovi grbavci. Pinokio što ima lepe. Preglasna tigrita. A ja to sve... Sad ću da
It
smanjim.
can't be.
Ništa, brate, idemo do onog.
Here we are.
Sad ćemo smanjiti. A ja kažem, ludakuje se, dobro čujem, niko ništa, brate. Garant priča sa ribom. Ljudi, ne mogu...
When was the last time this fort was out?
Evo ga, escape. Audio, znači, audio, hvala ti, music, sound, aj probat ćemo ovako, jevi ga. Možda je to u pitanju, a? Jel sad okej?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited
Ipak
Vault
sam ja,
12.
Dambldor i Deda Mraz, zajedno. Tamo nešto da se uzme, a? Jebem li te. Dobra je, znači sad, okej, hvala. Čuješ se, dobro, da neki se svoje igra više, ne...
Thank you for your help.
Dobre, hvala. Nemoj da ti baci magiju. Avangardija Leviosa. Znači shift, da ćemo se havarimo. Aha, tu sam 42 dinca.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Dobio. Uzu sam preko nekih trusa. Gde da dam, brate, 9.000. Inače, igru sam uzu za... 3 evra.
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think.
Pokazat ću ti, brate, foricu. Mislim, ne foricu, nego...
something here.
Preko tog nekog ruskog sajta.
Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm.
I šljaka, kao što vidiš.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Što sad trebam raditi? Ajde! Aha. Kad dođeš, bacam magiju. Aha. Da kupujem, prodajem 9 €. Kasta.
Revelio.
Revelio.
There.
Kažeš
I
ti,
saw
3
something.
evrića, brate, 3 evrića.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Što mi odmah nisi rekao da moram da se približim i da bacim Revelio.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor.
Ljudi se
That
grbave,
symbol has the
Zaki
same
moj.
glow
Ljudi
as
se
the one I
grbave.
saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Ajde. Da vidimo šta se nalazi iza vrata broj 3.
Lumos!
Lumos.
This is no ordinary vault.
Nešto
I
će se me
suspect we
napadne
will need
sigurno.
to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
Jedva čekam da
Stay
dođem.
close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio.
Ju, Revelio, brate, bacam mađu. Hoćemo pod...
I see something up ahead.
Šta je ovo?
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
A ne znam šta je se
When I moved
desilo.
towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Dobro sam, brate.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
Ovo je kao neki
That
led, sad,
statue.
šta je to?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue,
Oh,
but
wait,
only as a reflection in the floor.
Sad ćemo da Revelio.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
Da.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Znači treba nam svetlo.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Pa daj mi! A, i za ovo treba. Steady your wand. Šta? Kako baca magiju, jebote! Lumos! Znači, pošto znam posao, cast...
Lumos.
Okay.
Well done.
To je svetlo.
Now the reflection's turning
Druže.
towards me. It does follow the light.
Da, vi će da me napadne. Nema veze, nek dođu. A onda vidimo malo borbe.
Look out!
Protego!
Nego, Revelio.
Accio! Disflecto! Levioso! Deposo!
Leviosa.
Confringo!
Aha, tu.
Levioso! Exposo!
A jebeš se skjeruša.
Dissecto! Exposo! Deposo!
Ti krenuo, dečko.
Levioso!
Tam je, nego.
Levioso!
Nisam stisnuo. Jebeš se tam. Uspeli smo, a?
Stay close!
Lumos.
Ajmo. Da matori nestade.
Professor! Professor Fig!
Professor!
Professor, where are you?
Professor!
This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Pa evo, Ovdje me navodimo.
What's happening? The wisps of... Ah, that's where they're leading me. Now we can...
Sad će mene samog da napadne 100%. A da izvodimo ova džubrad. Ne,
Rebellion. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Evo, sad ne već mi se sđa igrica. Aha. Ima 3 ove pa... Da se pripremimo za bitku. Ali ovo je tutorial bukvalno, znači... Ajde, idu ovamo. Ej! Ej bre, pa ja ću umret, bre. Ovaj lik je 50 uzimao, a ja uzimam, šta kaže? Hold Q during protego to stun enemy and counter attack. Znači da držim Q. To sam radio svo vrijeme, dobro. Znači treba to da prođem, ajde. Napadaj me, bez isto. Vidim. Još jedan. 3. Ajmo da ih... Aj, gdje si krenuo, brate, protego. Ale, dobro urađeno ovo. Moramo da izvobijemo. Moraš gledati. Dobre, uspeli smo. Avangardijan Leviosa, kaže Dambldor. Moja bradica. Šta je sad? Lumos. Gdje je ono svetlo? Evo ga ovdje. Dobro što ima i trčanje. Trash, shift, sprint. Muzika, odlična. Jako sam zadovoljan. Profesor Fig se zove. Tražim profesora, a Figa. A luđak, nije loše ovo, brate, dobro izgleda.
Lumos.
Lumos, nešto se ovdje čudno nešto. Ne znam. Daj da uzem ovo. Ajde mali me, brate, čoveče, šta me zoveš, brate, usred streama?
There you are.
Ma, to
How
nije...
did you...
Jeste, perverzija, brate, ja mogu zamisliti, pazi, ovo je tek početak tutorija, ludilo. Izgleda, ja ga lepo i radim, mogu da kažem.
Basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Ja, to je Dambldor voleo da izvadi iz mozga, ono, ako ste gledali film. I da ubaci sećanje u... Ludak, šta si to radio u toj bočici?
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
Jel ovo Dambldor?
Portkey is well hidden.
Nije, ovo je...
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival.
Ovo je patica desno. Charles Rockford liči na onog iz Gilda 3.
Knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Ajmo da polako ulazimo u game pravi, bre. Da, to ti kažem, izvadi to, stavi.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
Idemo rokanje.
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Joj. Ovi inače nikad nisu bili neki ratnici u filmu.
They have the key to the vault.
Neki klošari, ono.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Ovo je neki čarovnjak, brat.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Bežanija. Uspeli smo, a? Šuma blista, šuma peva.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Pa da, goblini nikad nisu bili ti bizarni, oni su znali matematiki.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Da idemo u školu.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Tako bre, idemo bre. Deda Mraz će da se uputi ka školi. Ju. Prvi put. Open world. Ovako nešto. Ova igrica će zaraditi milione. Bukvalno. Ja mjesto s ove imam irvase. Znači ovo je tek, brate, uvod u igrici. Druženo. Kakav uvod, a? Da. Znači, tera me da vidim šta će biti dalje. Takva je igrica. Bit će sigurno u školi ono prozivanje. Šta ćeš da budeš? U koju školu? Znam u koju ću da upadnem. Malo duže učitava, a? Da vidimo, ali će se ustrati komp ili je Rus zajebo stvar. Ruja je poštena. Ulazimo u školicu.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Ćao,
I'm no
Zoki!
expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Ne boj se.
Thank you.
Što
Ready
imam
for the sorting
pege,
ceremony?
jebote? To sam mogu da ugasim tamo sigurno. Dobro. Aha, ovo je video ovog gospodina.
Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Ajde, hoću ja birati koju ću školu.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Ćao, brate. Ulazi veliki čarobnjak, veliki deda. Evo ga Harry. Ćao, Harry.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Šta Professor Weasley?
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Da vidimo. Dede idem, ludak. Šta misliš? Jel ću moći da biram, a?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others,
Pa da,
aren't
mator
you?
sam, brate, mator sam ja.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
Da.
Certain expectation.
Očekujem Irva se. I can't wait to start classes. I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you.
Češiru moj dragi.
A certain sense of... what is it?
Da, molim? Daring, courtesy, loyalty, ambicija. Pa brate, loja sam kao pas, ali za pare hoću da ubijem.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Ma nime Hufflepuffa, brate. Neću. House known for patient loyalty. Neću. A, mogu da biram. Ravenclaw. Creativity. Ma i, znaš da ću. House known for ambicije, hunger for power. Da idem u Gryffindor da budem Dobrica ili Slytherin? A ovo je pacovi, a pazi Ravenclaw.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Hoćemo to! Pozdrav Zoki! Pozdrav Jasko! Hoćemo Slytherin. Yes. Idemo. Dobio sam i achievements na Steamu.
You belong in Slytherin!
Hvala. Veliki pozdrav za Jaleta, brata. Ljubite, brat, puno. Pa ne izgledaju mi baš ambiciozni ovi, ali ajde malo, da ne budem baš Gryffindor.
And one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Ćemo igrati to, a?
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether.
Jale, kad vozimo, Jale!
Don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Otero nas je, brat.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Sad mi je žao što sam Slytherin. Nekako sam razočaran. Možda sam trebao Gryffindor. Da budem...
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Aspiration je password.
Very well.
Dobro.
Aspiration.
Njega loma, brate. Naučit ćemo zmijski da pričamo.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Može.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Ajde, čao. Znači, sljedeći dan kao spavao je. Jebi ga. Obukao sam novu šuljicu, kravaticu i ostale.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Vidiš što dobro izgleda ovo, jebote.
Lumos.
Aha. Idemo, doktore. Juala, dobro. Nemaš pojma, ludak, ovo kako je dobro.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Što, ovo je moja ekipica, a?
Already knew that.
Ko je ovaj? Sebastian.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Nice to meet you, brother.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Znači, ipak je bio dobar, batica. Nije introduce yourself to Omelda i Ominius. Idemo da se upoznamo sa ovim klošarima.
Might want to think that again.
Ribica I brat. Ciao.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
You.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
I wish you had been there.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Ćemo zajedno, brate. Do you fly a lot?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Ale, dobro. Very well. You still know a lot of biz chess.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Ali nije loša ova Esmeralda ili Emeralda. I brat Ominius. Ovo je neki Grk. Ominius Gaunt.
I think I heard one.
Ćao, brate, Ominius.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I like to make antics memorable, more like terrific.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Okay, nice meeting. Do you expect you to be in Slytherin?
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here?
Professor
Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Evo idem. Gde je gospođa? Aha, gore. Deluje velika igrica.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Šta je to?
Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Ajde, dosta smo prdeli, ljudi.
Here you are.
Hvala, gospođice Weasley. Dali ste mi knjigu koja sama leti. Možda mi uđe u glavu.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Dobro. Hvala. Nestade knjige.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Ajmo da vidimo. Inače, sigurno se pitate zašto imam ova 3 ožiljka. To je od mojih
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Šta do keep up? Ajde, hoćemo da potrčimo malo, jebote.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the side can provide?
Vidio? O, vidi ovo, jebote. Stavljaju Kirshana on water, Dama, naše Irling Red Bay, which usually take form along man and horse. Dobro, you're just a long field guide challenge. You progress to the completing challenge. Pičke materije. Open field challenge. Ovo su neki challenge-i, brate. Čoveče, koka igrica, a? Pratit će mi sve moje uspehe. Collect field page in Hogwarts. Dobro. Kako budem istraživao, tražio, tako ja vidi, pravi sam štreber. Nosim knjigu.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Aha. To su neke gluposti koje tražiš po zamku i van zamka. Nego, gospođo, divni ste. Gospođice Weasley. Nisam znao da imate tako lepe oči. Gospođice Weasley. Šta je ovo? Neka vatica i tamo neki test.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map, okej. Centralni hall. Dobro izgleda. Dobro. Select staircase region, šta? Staircase. In this view you can see the flue flames out in that region. Stani. Courtyard, rear tower, trophy room. Aha, ovo je common room. Ovo je library. Šta je ovo? Library, classroom, central hall. Šta ima kao fast travel? Ajde, vidit ćemo. Možda sam trebao, možda nisam trebao da klikćemo, ali ja sam kliknuo, jebi ga.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Znači, na ovim stranjima putuješ.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Znači, to je kao fast travel. Dobro, gospođice Weasley, stvarno
always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Nego ćemo da revealujemo se.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Dobro. Can you tell me about what against the Dark Arts?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Dobro.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Okay.
A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are...
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the...
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reason. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Kakva igra, brate. Talk to Professor Fig, znači to mi je misija. Ja samo pričam sada, za sada, jebi ga.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Da. I hope I didn't say too much.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Matori! You can track Albus from the map. Ok, ajde imamo map, pritisnemo mapicu i vidimo gdje su mi questovi. This represents main quest. Complete main quest will further the story. Unlock new portion and grant experience. Ok, znači, bit će slučavanja i ostalih zebancija. Dobro jebote. Ao, brate, vidi. Šta, da idemo na main story? Charm class, defense against dark. Znači da idemo, brate, ok. Track a quest with... Aha, desni. Idemo prvo na charm class.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Hvala.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, it sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious rocket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls.
Ludak, na Sonyu bi bila još bolja grafika, pogotovo četika. Welcome to Task Charm Compass. Ja, gdje mi je metla? New questa available. Znači, ujebote. jebote... Quest. Charm card defense against. A, piše koji questi treba. Ajmo, idemo na taj... Sony 4K i 4K. Da, zamisli kako bi ovo izgledalo, brate. Ovo je neverovatno. Znači, ovo je grafika na medium, čoveče. Na medium, vidi kako izgleda. Čekaj, šta kaže? Vidi što mi pokazuje, brate. Vidi to napolje, kao. Brate, odradili su igricu u fullu. Idemo na prvi čas, brate. Ovdje mi je malo frame rate pao. Nadamo se da nije ništa teško.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Begin quest. Ajmo da vidimo prvi quest, znači u igrici. Ja sam jedini sed ovdje. Zato što sam ja deda.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
No.
Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Summoning charm?
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Ajmo da vidimo.
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ja i Afrika. Afrika koju volim. Aha, moram prvo da naučim, čekaj. Ovo morate da naučite Accio. Magija.
That is not bad.
So not bad, Afrika.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Afrika.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me...
Dede raspoložen na ekspediciju ili ekskurziju, kako ste rekli. Što me ovo je? Ujebote, sad sam vidio koliko je... kako, bro... Proleće vreme, maturi, kad igraš nešto zanimljivo. Leti vreme.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Jeste, proletelo mi je, znači...
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Znam da jedno čekaš da uzmeš igru. Šta treba da radim?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobs. That's it!
50, dosta. Stani. Evo, 50 pojena. Može da se baci nova magija.
Very good!
Aha. Treba na plavu da stane, ali dobro. Čekaj da vidimo. Gledajte i učite, ljudi. Pusti je.
Excellent control there.
Pa kako ne, ja sam ti brate. Vidi. Jel gotovo ti čoveče?
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Može.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Ko je Miss Onai? Ajmo da vidimo Miss Onai. Hoćemo li?
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss
Onai,
you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Čekaj, moje su plave, a? Ajmo ribice.
Here we go!
Da, ona je dobila 50, lagano. Sad će meni...
Yes!
Dobro, Deda turn. A baš tu, a? Pomeri se tamo!
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Ne, neće stati. Jebem te u dupe, ja.
That's it!
Watch this.
Sad kad meni ona gurne moja, a? Možeš da voziš. Nisam ni provalio, brat.
That is how it's done.
Sad ću ti gurnem tu moju. Sa R i T, ja mislim da voziš. Jao, pa njoj sam dao poene.
Brilliant. Bisa.
Ja mislim da sam njoj dao poene. Pomeri se. Ona je mene odvalila.
There we go.
Možda kad je razvalio. Padni! Padni!
Well played.
Dođite vamo, gospodo, ko je sljedeći? Kako sam te zajebo?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Pa šta, meni bi sad bilo interesantno jako. A sam je zajebo. Šta sad? O, daj, druže.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Šti prvo?
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Jel vidiš ti kako deda igra?
Let us see this.
Ona je uzela sredinu. Sad ću ja da te odguram, gospodice. Pomeri.
Yes!
40, sad ćemo da probamo da... Neću tu!
Akio!
Stani! Stani!
Here we go!
Jebi ga, znaš kako kažu, ko drugome jamu kopa, sam u nju upada. Ali opet ću da te grunem. Nećeš dobiti 50. Nećeš dobiti. Stala je! Veliki čarobnjak iz Oza. Pala je moja. Dobro, ja nju... to. Udarila je. Sad ja samo da doguram do 50-ice i bit će dobro.
Akio! Don't lose your composure!
Loše sam ovo odradio jako. Više sam gledao da nju sjebem, a ne ovaj... Ali dobra je fora.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Pobedila me. Ja sam prvu nju dobio, a onda kad je kao trebalo stage, onda je... Deda je kuvao igru loše. Sviđao kako sam se zajebao. Jebo, mamu. Skuo sam joj čorbicu i skuo sam sebi čorbu.
Class is dismissed.
Baš je dobra
Gather
igra,
your things on the way out.
Nego, sam zaradio neke pare.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm holding my own. I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Uganda? Gle ovog. Is the magic the same? It's nice to meet you.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing.
Znamo mi Ugandu mnogo dobro. Srbija je jedna Uganda, ali velika.
I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Tako da.
Until next time.
Ćao. Ćao, gospođice Uganda.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
You're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Quest Charm Class. Dobro, završili smo ovaj quest. Šta je ovo? Aha, ovo je fast travel kao. Halo, što spavaš tu, brate?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Ciao, Davice.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say. Wasn't too challenging there.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Beži mi se s očiju. Idemo na mapicu, stvari idemo na quest ovaj sljedeći. Side quest are now available. Side quest can be found inside the region of Hogwarts. Marka does and discover exploring the world. Znači ovo su neki questovi ti drugi. Ćemo na jedan čekaj. Aha, vidiš. Aha, Wand. Christian Blom has loved promo bit. Aha. Idemo na ovaj quest. Ne znam da li me jebe nešto. Ludak, jesi tu? Cek, jesi tu? Ne znam. Drka me nešto internet. I sad da me drka vamo. Aha, idemo vamo. Idemo na side quest. Beži vrijed da te ne vidim. Koji ćeš kurac? Raditi sve na... Nemam pojma nešto ispitovano. Šta? Počeo stream. A pazi ti kako su oni odradili ovo, jebote. Pazi one planine tamo, čovječe. Zamisli misije napolju kad budu bile. Znači ovo ćeš morati da ideš i na te side questove da se halaviš, znaš, ono. Da budeš bolji čarobnjak. Što mi ovdje pogledamo? Ovo je jako dobro urađeno. Znači ima i ono fast travel, ali nešto me tera da eksplorujem, kako se kaže. Znači kako pričaš s ovim klošerima, oni ti daju te side questove.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag...
Sad jedno pitanje samo. Zašto ove ribice nemaju sise, vrat? Nijedna. Dobro, možda serem, ajde. Seems a lot work just to carry books. That's amazing.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Znači treba da nađemo nekih 5. We did, if I have time. Why did... Skupile se od ladnoće. Pa čekaj, šta...
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Dobro. Gde je sad ta misica, gospođice? Flying of the shelves. 32 metra, je li to? Čekaj, imam neki tu... Vidi, ovo nisam znao, jebote.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Normal.
Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Gospodin čarovnjače. Daj vamo to. Nešto sam uzao. Čekaj, eno ga gore leti tamo. Ovo je zaključano. Ma gore su. Gore su definitivno i tu ćemo da nađemo još 3 te knjigice. Evo je. Daj vamo tu knjigu, bre. Collect. Čekajmo šta je, gde još leti. Pa nisam pokupio. Ćao, gospođo.
Revelio.
Ne Revelio, bre, majmune.
Accio.
3. To je 3. Kako? Ovo treba sve odraditi, čoveče, svakojim čas, brate, nema šta. A tu među vremenu... Veliki nije četnik, ovo je Dambldor. Četnik. A jao, brate. Evo ga.
Accio.
Još jedan je ostao, tako? Još jedna knjigica, a pokazuje mi dole... Molim? Vidi ovo, jebote! Ali me je secnulo. Hop, dobro. Molim? Šta kažete vi, gospođo? Džomla, brate moj, jesi živ, jebote? Znači, još jedna knjiga... Aha, moramo u ljubičasto, ovo tu je negdje, malo mi jebe. Revelio. Molim. Znači, sa ove strane. Evo ga. To je to.
Now to take them back to Cressida.
Jako su zanimljivi i ovi questovi, znači, neverovatno. Neverovatno, ljudi. Kako dobro je. Gdje je ova gospodo? Cassidy ili... Evo ti ova sveska.
I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you go.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone to think my job.
To se skuplja, brate, experience i ludilo. Drugi level sam, znači dobija se ovdje i leveli, jebote. Akio! Dobra je ova. Evo, ovaj isto ima nekih problema, čekaj.
Revelio.
Židi. Ale dobro je.
There's something in there. I just know
Ajde, Lenora,
hello.
Šta ti kažeš?
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Šta kaže? Have you learned anything about...
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other paintings like this?
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Ajde, znači, šta treba da uradim?
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Discover painting. Šta? Reveal.
Revelio.
Dobro. Stvorilo se plavo ovo.
Accio.
Što da treba da uradim? Šta trebam da radim s ovim? Možda sa nekom novom magijom, dobro. Nećemo ovu magijicu. Side quest. Like mother to frame. Aha, ništa, brate. Znači imamo ovaj attend. To je ova misija vizija. Jesam je označio? Mislim da jesam. Nisam označio da pratim tu glavnu misiju. Znači možemo fast travel, ali ozbiljno kažem da nekako da se uživa, brate, kad... Brate, šta ne mogu da... Kad eksploruješ, brate, kad ideš tako po toj školi.
Revelio.
Ovo se sve skuplja, guide pages, brate, i dobija se experience. To su neka... Courtyard. Sa leve strane ne znam da li mi je tu glava. Tu mi je glava, pa ne znam da li se vidi. Tu je jedna mala mapica isto, ne morate da pritiskate V. Ovo bukvalno ko vam prati vas. Begin. Idemo, glavni quest, znači... Against... Ovo je tata već sve učio i radio.
Is that all you've got?
Jebene, brate, Vajli.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Leviosa.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Leviosa.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Da ću da radim te questove zle, brat. Aha, moramo prvo da naučimo. Pustimo ga. Ovo je dobra fora. Znači tako prvo naučimo. Leviosa.
Levioso.
Ili Leviosa. Mary Poppins, kaže čini.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Harry Potter jebote, si ludi. Beži! Leviosa. Mary Poppins. Ovo je neki izgleda.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Ajde, baci.
Remember. Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Razbio sam ga. Znači, bit će ti klikova.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Može.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Si pravio lika? Da, pravi se lik. Vidiš da sam dedica.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say...
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego!
Svi si krenuo, druže, evo te na tatu.
I would like to do this with us again.
Leviosa!
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Ozvalio sam u čmar.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Jako dobro izgleda igrica, jako je dobra, vrat. Evo već, ludak, koliko strivam već, vrate, znači proletelo mi je, vrat.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
A deda neće dati poklon. Bravo za kvestić.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Čekaj da popričam s ljudima ovim čarovima.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll... Oh, I'm not much.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well, I'd hate to face Professor Hecky.
Nice work.
Sebastian, on
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I can share a wand of combat. It was never used my wand in combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh. Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't.
You know,
you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Opa, može. Sound suspicious, sound
exclusive and unsanctioned.
Može, idemo rokamo se, brate.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Može. Near entrance.
Till next time.
Quest complete, defense against dark arts. Sad bi trebao da odem u onaj gradić, ali ne. Sat i po, sjebao sam se. Aha, dobro. To ćemo, a? Je to taj quest? Dobro, sat i po, odlično. Idemo, brate, da uđemo u tu, znaš na koga me podsjeća lik? Koji lik? A ovaj brat? Na koga, brat? Na Vičera. Ti ni Vičera nisi igrao, a svidjela bi ti se igrica. Realno. Ja sam teo Dedu napravim, ali nisam mogao bradu da ovaj... A ova igrica znam da bi igrao, brate, verujem. I to me zabole. Zabolete moj kurac. Danas se pika treće lice. Ako budete Šta me drka ovo? Kažem činiju za igricu. Šta je ovo jebe?
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week.
65 metara. Aj čini, ajde. Hvala što si bio čini. A on je sad zaseckalo, brate. Jebe kevu.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Sad ćemo mi da se rokamo.
Can I help you?
Da, brutalno.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches
for you,
sve, brate.
That's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands.
Ovo je patuljak.
A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Nego druže, hoćeš ti da se priključiš mojim patucima?
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all.
Ajde, može.
And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Jesam. I join your club.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm ready. Može?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Patuljak mi govori šta da radi. Šta proti dvojice?
We'll make you regret signing up.
Igramo 2 na 2. Break to the yellow shield, control spell like imitation Leviosa. Dobro. Okej. Mislim... Ti krenuo! Ovog, jada se da... Njega prvo da ubijemo. Sad tebe, brate. Znaš šta smo im uradili? Brate? Silovali smo.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Ciao.
Hope to see you back here again.
Odlično. Šta? 4. sam level. Ostao mi je vamo jedna misica. Da vidimo mapicu, šta se to zbiva. Znači ima sve belo. Nema ni jedna crna. World map, vidi world map. Ništa, idemo Wesley after class. Idemo, koliko je to metara? 187, možeš peške, brate. Pa ne, ovuda se ide, brate, ovamo se ide. Mr. Weasley, a stvari možemo da... A ne, hoću da se šetam. Hoću da se, brate, malo prošetam i popričati sa ovim...
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Beži bre budalo. Ja sam ti, brate, Slytherin. Ili Slytherin. Kako god. Hoćete, ali sam veliki Oz ili čarobnjak. Ovdje, znači, ne može, znači, otvara se bukvalno sa levelima. A ja sam 4. level. Sad me zanima šta će biti. Kad uzem Sony, uzimam igricu sigurno opet. A to, znate već kako to ide, Sony je Sony. Meet the Professor Weasley in classroom, okej. To je ova gospođa. Čekaj, jesam ovdje bio?
Revelio.
Nešto otvorilo? Malo mi je zajebano što su mi te magije na 1, 2, 3, 4. Pa ono, malo te drka, ne? Ovdje smo bili. Šta je mačka? A? Ti što prede gospođica mačkica. Idemo u mrak sa gospođom Weasley. Begin quest. Weasley after class, kaže.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Deda je došao.
Excuse, Deke.
There you are.
Mađiju. A ne mogu sad, brate, u sred questa. Sad će biti, čekaj.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Ajde, baba, nemoj da me... No, Professor. Lažem.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler.
Regardless,
you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Šta idemo, what more work? Ajde, daj mi.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know.
A da je tu lepi Dambldor,
Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Da pljunu u gutu.
Regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Aha, pa šta, jednom sa Sebastian Nati. Ajmo sa Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ajde da vidimo tu metlu više, molim te. Quest complete, report to Professor Ronin. Idemo, profesore! Speak to Professor Ronin, receive your first assignment or tape of quest, giving your Hogwarts professor, then first complete reward you with new spell, the reward complete your first... Bla, bla I bla. Mislim nije bla bla bla, ali ova mačka je tu.
There you are.
Ciao, brate.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I complete the task. What's the purpose of the...
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Gdje su ti questovi? Nistate glave. Neki objekt da nađem, a?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
Molim? Šta? A vidi ovo sad. Collect flying. Čekaj, imamo to gore. A možda i... evo ga, leti gore, ja ni ne vidim. Vidi kako me jebe. Idi bre, druže, u kurac. Nisam vidio odmah. Jel mi trebaju naočare možda? Pošto svi imaju naočare.
The flying page must be around here somewhere.
Evo ga.
Brilliant.
Evo, gospodin Ronin, kako god se zove ovaj gospodin. Evo vam, baš je...
I trust the preliminary tasks work.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Dobro. Šta sad treba
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Što uraditi jebot? Aha, učimo, radimo. A šta znači ovo, brate? Repero, new skill 3, znači nešto popravljam. Kao u onom Lego kocke. Dobro.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Tamo, a? Kako volim te questove, Baca mađije, da, mađioničar. Čekaj, što mi ne pokazuje gdje da idem? Nisam označio mađiju. Idemo. Obuda. Prvu knjigu gdje si uzeo? Gdje si bio naziv? Prvu knjigu gdje si uzeo? Ma evo ga, brate. Evo ga, čini, brate, sve to odrađuje veliki čarobnjak iz Oza. $25 metara. Šta stali ne, brate? Evo ga misija, brate. Šta me jebeš, čini?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Misliš, taj, izvini. Znamo da to je missing gobstone i ovdje je neki, jel to, misliš na to, tamo gdje si malo pre uzeo knjigu, šta tamo, brate? Tamo je ona misija da, a ne moram ono uraditi, znam na šta misliš. Da ono kao popravim. Ne moram to. On je samo rekao kao po zonu ako hoćeš, šta me vali kurac. Tamo ti je statula, pa da, znam. Ne moram, to nije misija. Mislim, to je rekao kao ako hoćeš da probaš.
My new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you to Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
Da, brate. Idem prvi put u selo i nikad nisam vidio lift i samo moja igra se
I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Kakav sam Potter. Brate, ja sam Potter, ti si Weasley, brate. Šalim se, čini, ja sam Weasley. Ti si Potter čaravi. Brate, vidi ovo kako izgleda, jebote. Jo, daj me tu, brate.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course.
Da bacimo onaj Revelio.
The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Potter je gej, a Weasley ima ribicu, pa zato kažem ja sam Weasley. Ti si Potter.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention.
Ajmo sprint, ne možemo.
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Revelio.
Ništa, mislio sam ove svinjice da će nam...
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
A ja ti kažem, brate, spasio sam te.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Nije, na medium. Recommend mi je, nisam ništa teo da čačkam, brate, na medium mi je, sve na medium.
Well, I suspect it's a matter of
differing opinions. I zato što streamam, brate, stream...
She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Ajmo, uzeo sam, brate. Idemo u šume. Znači na medium, matori, na medium.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look. What's going on? See for yourself.
Ljudi zmajevi jebote.
Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Forbidden
Precisely.
Forest.
They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
Čini majke mi, kupio sam igricu za 3
You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
A ne bi sigurno dao 100 evra, brate, za igru.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little.
Pa malo,
it's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Brava!
Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Opet ova mačka.
Revelio.
Revelio. Idemo da kupimo ovu, kako se zove?
Mr. Moon.
Metlu.
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Huh? Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you. Huh?
A Demi, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is...
Yo.
Huh? My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he can improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, your sister is Slytherin too.
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at
Hogwarts. Evo ga. Ovo je taj gradić neki. Što mi ne da da trčim sprint, brate? Dobar dan. Opa, malo je setnulo ovde.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Svi su, kaže, navučeni, a? Ćao, gospođice. Šta ja mogu da uđem tu? Uglavnom može se uđi svugda, a?
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits?
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand.
And a
short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Dobro, brate, idemo po ove.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Clothing village is doing different side shop and all the points seem to be economically using mapa. Idemo. Ju, pogledaj ti koliko je ova igrica, pa ja stvarno... The Old Fool. Ovdje kupujemo Brood. Aha, ova 3 mjesta treba da odem. To mi svetli pa ono kontam tu. Prvo ti uzmemo ja pare pa onda da... Dobar dan!
I'll be right with...
Da.
It's you.
Treba mi štap.
Just a moment, please.
Štapić.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Možete da mi pomognete za dedu jedan štab?
No, not you. Yes.
Tako je u filmu, da?
Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
Znači da kaže, no.
Give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Ne ovo, a?
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Daj mi tu zmajevu kuglicu.
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Vidi ovu. Daj man ime ovog štapa, brate. Vidi kako je.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Ne valja taj štapić.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes.
Yeah.
I think you might be the one.
To je taj. Koliko moram da platim ovaj štap?
Here. Take it.
Šta je sad? Možeš ga buđiš, brate. Pa liči mi na štap, brate. Šta je ovo? Dobro. A ovdje se bira boja, da li će biti...
How intriguing.
Baš je interesantno. Ovo je štap. Ovo je štap. Dobio sam batina ovako sa ovakvim štapom, brate, nekad. Kaže Black Walnut, Elm, šta ovo?
Curious indeed.
Cedar, length, ovo je dužina. Kao marš. Dobro. I ovo je... Dragon.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns what do you think.
Mnogo zajeban štap. Pa nek se oni ne igraju sa životom.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Sada i sve pare, matori. Dobro.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try us out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again, if ever I can be of further assistance.
Znači, ovdje će se budžiti štap i te gluposti. Znači, visit Pippin Potion, kaže. Gde je visit Pippin Potion i još nešto. Skakuće mi ono. Vidi ovo Zurka, da menjamo frizuricu. Pop Potion. Ovdje trebam, šta je ovo? Sporting needs. Ovdje treba da idemo. Kako ćeš da gledaš Pottera sad? Znate, čini gledali smo ja i Ceki bukvalno pre 2 nedelje sve delove. Ne mogu, brate. Ali najbolji delovi su, brate, prva 4 dela. Najbolji delovi, kad su deca. Mislim, dobri su svi delovi, ali...
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Daj mi, brate, da popijem nešto žestoko.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before.
Ja sam, brate, novi.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service.
Parry Pippin,
and this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies.
Ajde, daj, brate,
Is it not the
maturi, ne
most
seri puno.
fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Govori čovjek koji ima belu bradu.
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything.
Dobro.
But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Šta treba? Supplies, brate, to ćemo da uzemo i to je to. Do džabe, brate. Tako da ćemo to da uzemo. Healing potion.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
Ma ne gledam ništa.
Come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Ništa, druže, ne gledam više. Dereš, brate. Dereš. Visit Tomes and Scrolls. Visit Magic Knip. Visit Tomes and Scrolls. Tu. I... ovo. I ovo mi treba. Magic Nips. Mogu, brate, kad ću ja metu da jašem onu?
Well, hello there.
Ćao, brate.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo.
Bravo.
Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the carts out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Dittany seeds.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Ne treba mi seedevi, brate. Visit Tomes and Scrolls. To je dole Scrolls. Šta tu sve ima, brate? Znači... Skver. Ovo je neka kafica, ludilo. Da imamo ovu metlicu, samo zajašem i dođem tamo.
Reparo.
Reparo, brate. Opa! Gde je ovaj kurac sad? Poleteo. Brate, ale doja. Neke stvari...
Akio.
Izvinjam se, ovaj... Dolazimo scrollovi ovdje,
An inquiring mind.
Brate, čao.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
A to je ona sve tražila.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon.
Matilda.
I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look.
Dosta si pričao.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Meni samo treba, druže, ovo I to je to.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Idemo znači na... Nisam jedan stalno srkao. Ajde. Imam sve, brate, što mi je potrebno I... Sad će on teti da pije ili nešto, da... Znači, brate, ovdje možda se uđe svugde, čovječe. Brat Sebastian.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Šta treba? Opa! Šta je ovo, brate? Evo, meni rokanja.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Bombarda, kaže. Hey!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Oka ga mamu mu jebem, bre.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! Levioso! Fringo! Look out! Accio! Levioso! Fringo!
Ale...
Levioso! Levioso!
Daj to pure, to...
That's right, you lumbering lout! He's faltering! A few more hits should do the job! Accio!
Ajde, ubi ga, bre, mamu mu jebem, bre, gostovski, bre. Oh, heck, instant match. Troll with the punches, kaže.
Goodness, a second troll.
Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
To je ovako da.
Reparo.
Jo. Ja, to je ovo.
Hello there. A moment if you would. I'll go and see what he wants.
Popravimo ovo što treba popraviti, nego šta hoće ovaj jazavač. Gdje?
Reparo.
Merlun, brade, pravi si čarobnjak. Da.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Što, pa ovo je statua neka, što ne mogu to da... Aha. Još jedna, šta treba? Aha, ono tamo. Repero, kažem. Uspjeli smo. Speak to shopkeeper. Gospodin hoće nešto da mi uvali sigurno, mislim, da mi proda.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Može kafica da se popije ovdje kod vas, može. Talk. Brate, ciao.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, sir. No, sir, it's for the... Thank
you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Opa!
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Vidi ovo dela daju kao na... I to su ubacili. Svaka čast, brate. Vidi kao šal se obuče. Jebote. Gear screen. Time to Cupid. Vidi ovo sve šta ima u ovoj igrici. Svaka čast. Malo podsjeća na Assassin's Creed, ali ovo majkini. Vidio DLC ovo. Znači, kupili smo ovo daje na 5 offense. Evo ga. A ja imam 42 džubreta nekog. Hvala. Hvala čoveče, hvala.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Idemo.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Kod njega buđimo, brate, od Falo Sebastian, tu 3 broomstick. Sad idemo da uzmemo metlicu, koju smo odavno čekali.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Možemo da malo potrčimo, brate. Brate Sebastiane. Malo mi duplo trnulo. Ovo je batica. Sumnjičavi neki batica. A, to je
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Oni su bacili one trolove.
Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
Pozdrav za Čikirita.
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Aha, hoće biti bežanije.
Let's go. Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood. The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Bežanija? Daj metlu više tu, brate, da zajašem.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
To je kafana, brat. 3 broomstick. Jebem ti ja.
Now, what can I... Oh.
Ovo je muško ili žensko?
There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
To je od Irva se, to je od Irva.
Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right?
Da.
Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
Oh.
Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
To su ovi jazovci. Čemo se
What's
borimo?
time name?
Evo je patuljak neki.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Vidi čarobnjaci.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
Ajde, čao. Magla.
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Ili štura, kako se kaže. Čekam metlu da
Seems you've
zajašem.
made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Vidjet ćemo.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood?
What you're not telling me?
What are you not telling me?
Brate, nemam pojma.
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
To je zbog Irvasa. To je sve zbog Irvasa. Oteli su mi Irvasa i...
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Ajde. Talk to Sebastian outside the 3 broomstick. Ajde. Ćemo oma da popričamo ili... Evo ovdje kod lampe, tu ne sija puno pa možemo da...
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones. I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow. I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
You must return camera and access the map. Šta moram odmah, direktno, a? Select Hogwarts map. Dobro, Hogwarts map. Fast travel to common room. Ide jedan brzi fast travelčić. Jako zanimljiva igrica. Znam da sam prešao 2 čuke, ali i dalje me tera. Još malo da igramo. Baš je onako... terate da igraš, jebi ga. Opuštena je, nije mi nekako teška. Ta muzika, 4. level. Ovo je save, znači. Mapa je... Ovdje imam samo jednu, znači, misiju. Professor Fee Classroom. Ne, ovo je. Ajmo idemo ovaj questić. You received oval. Come and see me. I discovered something Okej. To je kao došla ova sovica, donela mi pisamce. Čekaj, brate, da odradimo malo, kako se kaže, opušten quest. 100 metara. Ajde, trči. A ovdje ne sme da se šprinta. Zato ovdje šprintam ko Phelps.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ćao, brate. Aha, izašli smo iz sobice Slytherin bazice. Ale dobra igrica, jebe, mamo je. Da, pa sad mi padne. Jeli jebi ga, brate, ono. Streamam i to je ono naš. Volio bi da bacam stream u 4K, ali to je tek kad uzem Sonicu. A tu je, za koji mjesec nadamo se Soniju i onda ćemo sigurno nastaviti da streamamo na Sony PlayStation. 5 naravno. Čekaj, sad kad je to ono gledalo? Nije. Ovo je neki drugi quest.
Might some kind soul help me?
Hoću ja ću ti pomoći.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Ja te ne mrzim.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Ground game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I done the same.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Ova mala je polupana. Idemo. Gobs of Gobstone. To je questić. Vidiš ti imam sad onu. Imam tu manu.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Reparo. Revelio.
Popravili smo ovo. Da, znam, bit će onaj manja mapa, kao...
Reparo.
Čekaj, brate, gdje je taj kurac? Find Zenobia Gobstone.
Revelio.
Sad, šta je to? Tamo su neke sovice gore. Ništa, brate, u ove ljubičaste.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Vidiš što mi pokazuje vamo nešto.
Revelio.
Ne vidim ni... Mislim da je to ovo.
Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Ju, brate, gdje naći te?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Pa gdje da nađem te? Aha, to je jedna. Ajde, popričam sa i njom. Questo.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nelly, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Dobro.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet,
I'd love to know it. Taj quest, jebem te u bulju. Čekaj da završimo ovaj quest. Da nađemo Cops of Stone, eto. To ću prvo da uradim. Sreo sam ja juče gospodina Burazera, pa mi je rekao da si na odmoru. Znači, 6 komada. Sve gore vamo. Šteta, nisi bio na dosta streamčića kad sam vozio džuntare, brate.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
Evo je. Dobro, idemo dalje. Pravi sam, ali pravi čarobnjak. Čekaj, je to dole? Treba pogledati. Ovdje nije, ma gore. Gore 100%.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Da. Ovdje negdje. Pomalo sam pratio. Au, brate. 2 puta sam na streamu se onako lepo izdobio lepi. Šta je ovo, brate? Kako da nađem ovdje globstone?
Revelio.
Ovdje je samo chest sa lovom. I to je to, brate, nema... Peglom lepi, vidiš. Aha, pojavilo se ovdje plavo nešto.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Evo ga.
Accio.
Idemo dalje.
What are you up to now?
Koliko mi treba još 3 jebote. Škola je naša, brate. Škola je naša. Znači, doćo. Što mi ovdje pokazuje? Aha, stepenice. Ovdje mi padne FPS, tačno vidim. Ali dobro. Idemo gore. Ovakvu zaraznu igricu nisam igrao još. Baš je zarazna igrica. Grafika, muzika, atmosfera u igrici. Jebote, to je ono gledalo.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Eno ga.
Akio!
Brate, znam. A što mi plave mi ove statulice, brate? Ovdje ima i ajmo malo prvo gore. Do jaja, meni je jako dobra. Jako je dobra igrica, evo, prešao sam sigurno 2 sata, a nisam se smorio. Znači, prešao sam 2 sata i nisam se smorio i dalje mi se igra igrica, no. Šta je ovo roll? Daj, nemoj mi ovo, brate. Ovo su neke zagonetkice. Što dalje implicira, ne mogu sada to da... Negde je zasijelo to. Ne, idemo gore. Ali, brate, baš su dali marketing po celom Berlinu, billboard i reklame. Šta, za ovu igricu?
Revelio.
Mamu pijem. To je još gore, čoče. No, brate, vidiš da kida igra, brate.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ovdje negdje.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Akio!
Dobro, i znači vamo negdje. Da nađemo onu jazavičarku.
Revelio!
Evo ga.
Akio!
Bravo, Mirda, bravo.
I should go and see her.
Idem da je... No, što je ovo? Koliko je metara od mene, ona? Bolje idem fast travel, a? Mapa. Mapa, da, daleko je, gospođica. Idemo, pa evo, gdje ćemo da dođemo malo bliže do nje i onda idemo na neki ključić, taj kvestić. Ali važno da si mi došao. Kad se vidimo, lepi, ako si tu još... Sad 2,5 sata lepi. Jebote, a? Sad ću. Leti, brate, jako mi dobro. Vidim da ti si se začutao, brate, ništa ne govoriš, brate, ali stvarno je navlakušeno.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Ležiš, piješ kokicu i...
I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Trudim se da ne prdim puno, brate.
May I have my gobstones back?
No, I think I keep them.
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful! I shall dedicate all my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Šta je rekla sad?
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go.
Adriana. Brate, sljedeći petak, opet, a? Ljubite, brat, puno. Idemo na još jedan side quest. Na još jedan side questić. A to je ovaj... Kako se zove? Čekaj, ovako ćemo quest. Ona je za ključ. The Daedalin Key. To... Daedalin Key ili Dedin ključ. To je 77 metara, a? Sam dobro vidio. Ovi su se garant usrali, vidio sam neke slikice. Ali lagano mi, na 1-2 je, vidi. Ali Emi što voli da cugne, to je... Taman malo... Evo i ovaj ima neki kvestić. Arthur Plumley. Ne sad, brate. Sad, brate, ne može.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
Ja mislio ove statue tako bez veze staje. Šta? Pa da, Lemi, brate, i Brankica, Si vidio kako se ponaša prema Stivu. A možda hoće da ga napravi ljubomornim, znaš, To su te fuksare, brate. A Krišom je zaljubljena u gospodina.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Gdje ova vodi, brate? Šta je to?
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Aha, idi bre. Gdje je taj ključ? Što kaže? Ništa ne kaže. To su mu jajca kako zu... Čekaj, jel vidiš ti da je ovo?
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Ajoj, matori, ne... Kako sad? Pa ništa, samo slepujem, brate. Damo, počeo stream. Koja je fora sad? Aha. Aha, kad on pomera, onda moram da... Nevina koka dama ugleda ključ. Ajde, čoveče! Čekaj da ja provalim ovo.
Brilliant.
A, moraš da uvodeš kad ona proleće. Slytherin.
Old coin.
Dobro,
perhaps Nelly knows what it means.
Return to Nelly. Aha, dobro. Vraćam je ovoj gospođi, čekaj da se ja...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Da se vratim kod... Evo ovdje ćemo. Brže, brže ide onda... Nevina. Da li luđak nastaviti sa chapterom 2? Ovo je toliko zarazna igrica. Ne znam da li bi ljudi voljeli da gledaju.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Evo ti ključ.
Hello, Nelly. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out.
Voila.
I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
Insert the house
I should see this through and find the Slytherin house chest.
Ajmo da vidimo. Dobro, ti, brate, uvijek me podržiš. Igrao, brate, i ove zmice, jevi ga. Uvijek si me podržao i ti, ludak. Ima tu ljudi koji su bukvalno stalno na streamu i hvala svima za podršku. A ovo je sad stvarno nešto... A znaš da ne volim, brate, da... Pošto nemam takvu publiku, da ponavljam igricu više puta. Vidi ga sliderim, jebote.
This must be my house chest. Seems I'll need to find more house totems.
Dobro, i šta, ubacio sam tu i šta
ništa. Quite a few by the look of it.
16 komada. Jebem li ti, sunce ti jebem. Ništa da odradimo još koji kvestić. Čekaj, to je... Ajmo da dođemo tu do ovog gospodina Plumleya. Mr. Plumley, da odradimo tu misicu.
What are you up to now?
Hvala, Zoki! Idemo do gospodina Plumley. Evo, ovdje ćemo da dođemo. Pa da, brate, uz Zokija su svi, brate. Moraju biti. Radim ove side questove zbog levela. Znači, ono, sigurno, a i bolje.
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Može.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Dobro, čoveče. Šta tražimo? A jao. Dobro. Znaš šta, odradit ćemo Arturova mapa, to nećemo, a ići ćemo na ovu misicu. Klošari, kaže. Ići ćemo na ovu glavnu misicu, da odradimo to i polako ćemo onda da završamo taj streamčić. 19 metara, dobro. Ajde, mrš. To ovdje, jeste. Kojih 19 metara? Aha, to je vazdušni putem 19 metara. Šta je ovo? Wait. Talk to Professor Fig. Onom baticom treba da popričam. Vidi, sedeo sam na podu. Do 7 ujutro. Čuj ovog moralistu. Brate, on ti je stariji od tebe.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me.
Tako sam ga napravio, lepi. Tako sam ga napravio.
Imaš
na početku igrice da praviš
This
sliku.
is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
There won't be a locket. Zero about goblins and gringos.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes.
You said there was some of the Irvas.
I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, How dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hackett know to expect you.
Znači idem kod profesora Hancocka. Šta dosta detalja kao Red 2, zimi sve. Šta zimi sve? A jebi ga, brate. Pogledaj zvuk što je dobar.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Čekaj, idemo dole. Da, znači još ovaj quest da odradim. Pera me lepi, hoću da vidim malo. Odradim ovaj questić i polako ćemo završavati onda stream. Pa ćemo vidjeti...
A rhinoceros skeleton.
Molim?
I'm on the right track.
Evo ga ovaj kurac. Ja ne mogu sad to da vijem. Idem na misiju, brate. Znači, to je, brate, kad budem imao vremena, ja...
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Prvo mi popuši kurac, pa onda dođi ono...
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Dobro. Važi, baba.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Idemo. Kakav je Lemmy i Steve bio juče? I Harry, naš Harry, brate. Kakav je naš Harry bio? Jer skino naočare. Kaže, cell combination win 2 rounds of crossed wand. Nešto treba da pobedim, dobro. Evo, 60 metara. A uvijek me baci tu, brate, ali dobro.
Ready for another round?
Može, brate.
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
To sam čekao.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid
to use training dummy. Hello, Lucan.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Da. Gledaj sad ovo, Lemmy, brate.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Ne, ja sam solo, brate.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Sebastian je sa mnom, a?
Ready to get thrashed?
Jao, gledaj, ribice hoće s nama da se rokaju.
Apologies in advance.
Šta, troje njih? Back to the violet shield, the force spell like summoning charm. Target lock. Dobro, to me ne zanima.
Levioso! Levioso!
Jebać ci sad mamu za ovo.
Levioso!
Act like a winner!
Levioso!
Eto sad stiska, brate.
Levioso! Levioso! Levioso!
A, čarobnjače!
Levioso!
Jebat ću ti sad mamu, bre!
Protego!
Sendo, you're better than that!
Stupid!
Woohoo! Hey!
Levioso!
Ovo grača.
Protego! Levioso! Stupid! Levioso!
Jebote, teški su.
Protego! Levioso! Levioso! Lumos! Levioso!
Evo ti kurac!
What a duel.
Jedva čovječe. Pisalo mi je tamo kako da izbjegnem...
Bravo!
Kad stave one ovo klope,
You did indeed.
ali nema veze.
The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready.
Brate, njih troje na
Hope to
nas.
see you then.
Znači sljedeća četvorica sigurno će biti.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Gobstone, mogu samo da ne babe. Complete round of spell combination practice is loosened, bla bla bla. Čekaj, brate, to mi je bio quest. Ispomerala ti se, pa da, brate, ispomerala mi se buraz od borbe. To je secret. You must learn the fire making charm to continue this story. A kako, brate? Kako, brate, to da uradim? A? A? Ujebote, brate, ovo su sve... Ajmo. To je taj kvestić. A mora da me nauči ovaj debil, brate, a?
Hello, Lucan. May I use the...
Ready to have a try now?
I am.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands.
Dobro.
If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Dobro. Šta treba da uradim? Cast Accio.
Levioso!
Ne to. Accio je četvorka.
Accio!
Jua sam mu jebo kevu, Dobro.
Levioso!
Joj, jel vidiš ti šta i radi deda, a?
Levioso!
Accio!
To ima kombo udar s torima moj.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Dobro, sad idem kod onog matorog. Je tako? Spell combination.
Assignment's all finished.
To. Profesor Hekater Simon. Sad će mi on dati mađiju tu, brate. To je ono što sam rekao. Da. Ajmo šprint, brate. Kako je dobra igra. Što je ludak rekao, kaže, maksimum me drži sat vremena igrica i moram da ugasim. Buraz. Neverovatno, ali istinito, evo vidi. Mogu bi još da igram. Ali, tate ogladnemo. Kažem, ovaj quest odradimo i...
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Dobro, šta ona me uči sad?
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Aha, ovo je, ovako. Opa, naučili smo, a? A šta je taj incendio? Neka vatra. A ti spelovi, znači... You have learned enough spell that you need to equip incendio to your spell set. To this you need to swap, aha. Zamenimo. Ju, pogledaj ti koliko magija. Znači ova radilica. Allows to quickly return certain damage object to former state, ok. Gde je taj incendio? Umesto trojke. A to ako mi bude bilo potrebno, što je ovo neka mali? Allow to sin dark area, dobro, to je nešto drugo. Šesti sam level, lagano, brate. Mogu da bacim magiju, profesorice, na vas. Incendio is heavy damage spell that unleash destructive flame at short range. Dobro. Nekako se brzo završio ovaj quest. Aha, sad treba da se vratim do profesora Figa u classroom. Aha, ali pre toga da jebemo mamu.
Incendio.
Sad.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Dobro. Znači ovdje, pazi ovo. Ojo, znači ovo su neki kombo udarci, vrate, malo naštrebaš. Kažem, možda je na joysticku mnogo lakše, jer na tastaturi moram da iskličem dvojka pa četvorka, trojka je Flames, ta nova. Čekaj, da idem. Idemo kod profesora Figa. Molim? Šta je ovom? Šta je ovom bataji, jebote? Bukvalno film i dalje me drži, brate, igrica. Daj Dotu da igramo. Ne mogu, brate, lepi. To je igrao ovaj ludak. Nemanja. Ili mislim Dotu da igra.
Ah, there you are.
On je dobar u Doti.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hackett.
Ne znam, nikad nisam
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
Posla ovoga. Samuel kaže, ako ste završili.
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Ovo je onaj direktor, Patovčina.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Secret restricted, talk to Sebastian. Sa bratom Sebastianom moram da popričam. Ajde samo popričamo.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
To je u onoj bibliotekici, a? Da, sećam se da je to nešto prdeo ovaj Sebastian, brat. Beži mačko.
Sebastian, there you are. There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks.
Nemoj sad, druže,
Not many
molim te.
students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I am not entirely certain. What to do with Ranrock?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts? Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key. A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow. I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section. You can't be serious. Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much. Understood. Your secret's safe with me.
Brat Sebastian,
whatever it is.
Thank
you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section. And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
A kome da kažem? See you tonight.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Pitanja. A šta ako nas uvate, kaže? Neće nas uvatiti, brate moj. Idemo u restricted sekciju. Da li ima, brate, uopšte šunjalica? Opa, da, pa mi ne smemo uveče kao da se šunjamo, brate. Ovo će biti zanimljivo. Znači, toliko su igricu, sve su bacili.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
Pa dobro, brate, ovo su...
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood? I can be sneaky. Let's go. Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet. You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible? Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Šta? Ovo je neka nova mađija. Ajmo. Ovo kad te stigne nisi onda kada naučio. Znači, naučili smo novu mađu, Dissolvement. Ali moramo da je ubacimo... Ovo je be detected. Ajde, ubacit ćemo umjesto vatrice taj Dissolvement. Gdje je to? Gdje je to, brate? Aha, ovo je to. Ubacit ćemo umjesto vatrice, jel... Čekaj, ovuda. Not be oily sense. Sus behavior being cowed by hotel fear result investigated. Koliko ovo traje? Baci magiju. Moram, brate, da se šunjam. Takva je misija, brate, a vi kao ne smiju da me vide, nešto. Još da ima i kao nevidljivi klok. Sad, kako ja ovo da... Pored njega da... Onda me neće provaliti, a?
Lost. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
Nema babe.
I said usually. but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
What?
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Da bacim tu magiju, znači opet. Aha. Baba Kurana. Ajde napravi get a key labyrinth desk. Napravi distrakciju, majmune.
Is someone there?
True.
Is that you, Peeves?
Naravno da nije tu ključ. Baba me drka. Dobro, dobro, baba, čao. Enter the... To Sebastian, yes.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Ajde, nađemo tu knjigicu.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice.
Evo, brate, ova misija se završi... Da, odavno nisam ovoliko streamovao, ali... Znaš šta ću... Šta kaže? Use basic cast while the under lure of the figure enemy. Aha, on će tamo da onda ide.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Duh? Glopsi.
You'd be wise to get out of here. It's
da.
not safe for young mortals.
No da, jebote. Pa kako? Try again. Moramo ovo da uradimo, moramo ovo da uradimo. Moramo ovo da uradimo. Ovo je prvi. Daj, kaže, 24 sata stream. Kako si lud. Dobro, tu je. Čekaj, to je jedan jedini
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is.
Ili više.
It's fooled me twice. Never judge a
više.
tone by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Dobro. Znači, obe su krenule. Čekaj, moram da provalim kako ide. Ona se vraća, a ova... Beži bre majmune.
If you're a mortal, you best turn back.
Odjebi!
Must have been one of the enchanting books.
Dobro. Kako ovu da zebem kuru?
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
Šta je ovo, brate?
You're being awfully cryptic.
500 jebote.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Secret of the dark arts. Tu neko, brate. Pa čekaj, kakva je mapa?
Who have we here?
Sebastian
Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caught.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Alo, drukaro.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
On će da ide za njim, ja idem solo, brate. Don't get in trouble. Can I trust you?
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
Čekaj, šta ja sad treba da radim ovdje?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Aha, sad opet moram, brate, da vraćam vamo ovo mašinericu. Ovako.
Repairer.
Tako, tata zna ove mađije. A, ovo da vratim onda ovako. Dobro. Bolje da bacim ovu mađiju. Jer ja ne... Ju, brate, ovdje mi je nešto sumnjivo mnogo. Ovo je ovo nešto i mračno, brate. Sumnjivo i mračno.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more. That's it.
Bože, ja da stavim možda vatricu, onu. Će mene ovdje neko nagruvati. Geometric cloak.
Where might this lead?
Ajmo da vidimo šta je. A čekaj, brate, sorry. Gdje je ono? Ovo sam dobio. 10. Cannot gather, no upgrade apply, no trait applied. Pidžamica, brate, lagana. Pa ovo sam dobio sam plavu, brate, plus 3, eto, ćemo da obučemo. Dobio sam šalčić. Obukao sam ga kao jazavičara nekog, ali dobro, jebi ga. Gospodin Pingvin, jebote. Vajkiki, ubio si juče. Discover secret of untouchable. Kakva misija, brate, što ovdje trebam da uradim? Mislim da znam. Možda ova gradnja, a?
Repairer.
Možda jedan kurac, tek. Ko je gospodin? Ko je gospodin? A vidi. Brate, ovdje će biti rokanja, 100%. Da mi bacimo vatricu.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Hey!
Protego! Levioso! Incendio!
Jako dobro ljudi, znači ne mogu da vam opišem ovu atmosfericu. Jel si vidio što je mladost otkinula Partizan? You give attention to manager on social attacking, taking damage. Dobro. Dobro, ovo je mlađe. Nisam. Uslova... Druga s sekirom. Ubio sam ga, a? Ću vidim, gledam. Brate, ja, dobro urađeno jebote. Čekaj. Kako tu da dođu? Dobro. Nećemo se kalejemo, hoću da završimo ovaj stream. Juuu, nisam se nadao, brate. Dobro je. Ovo je prava misija, baš
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Vidimo malo kako se otvaraju ova vrata. Trčim mamo i onda će da se, kako ja budem trčao. Čekaj, vratite, ovo mi je nešto sumnjivo.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
I onda ponovo, možda da udarim. Aha, i onda se nastavi vamo, dobro. Okej. Malo provaljujemo, brate, kako se kaže. Odlično. Ovdje je chest. Nešto, brate. Vidi, kapicu sam dobio neku. Čekaj da stavimo kapicu. Da stavimo kapidžonku, brate. Gdje je kapidžonka? Kapidžonkica će da se stavi. Vidi, evo te, kao onaj klošari. Au, matori, vidi. Ovo će biti opasno. Ima li još neko, bre? Četvorica, ovu sam lepo odradio.
Potato! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
Joooo! Kao šako polumenta. Charles Pro. Ali baca magiju.
It is a book after all.
Kako dobra igra, vrate. Uspeo sam. Daj mi tu knjigicu. Sećanje, vrate, a? Šal, pidžamica, kapičica, sve je tu, brate, kako i treba da bude. Sećam se prvog poljupca. Da, ovo je neko sećanje. Kako je ovo hipčina od igre? Lemi, jesi tu unutra? Utrnulo mi dupe, jako mi utrnulo dupe. Završili smo ovaj kvestić, mislim da sačuva on sam igricu. Čekaj, brate, nije još gotova smisla.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient.
Moram ja, brate, da izađem, da mu pomogam.
I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
Će me odrukati lik.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Brat moj.
Oh, Sebastian.
Brat moj, zaslužio je. Evo da ovog šupka, brat. Svaka čast Sebastian. Mislio sam da je govnar sisica, ali nije. Nije, ispao je, brate, ljudina. Ispao je, brate, ljudina, znači, samo da vidimo da li ovdje ima save game, inventory, collection, challenge, settings, quest, map, level. Mislim da on čuva sam. Čekaj, da odem ovamo, kako se kaže. Završamo, kao što sam rekao, i pretero sam sa streamom, odavno nisam ovako džulao. Hvala svima što ste bili na streamu, hvala Lemiju, hvala Ludaku, hvala Nokli, ko je još tu bio, hvala Banetu, Čedinom Burazeru, hvala Cekiju, hvala, ne znam ko je još tu bio, hvala Kumu, Kum bio malo, i da ne prdim puno, da li ćemo ponovo streamovati ovu igricu, ja bi voleo, ako bude ljudi želeli, ako budu želeli, ja ću da streamam. Ja ću da budem streamom. Tako da, to bi bilo to, dragi moji drugari. Vidimo se u sljedećem streamu. Umorio sam se. Ćao.